Hi, my name is Ray.
And I'm Sarah, and we're senior leaders with the UNT Learning Center.
Today we're going to be talking about the basics of Zoom and card swipe. Hi everyone, so let's talk about card swipe for one hot minute. So card swipe allows the SI program to keep track of attendance, so it's important for your students to sign in at the beginning of the session, or if the professor offers extra credit, to sign in at the end. So let's get started with the setup. So after logging into Canvas, you want to click on the Supplemental Instruction Leader Resource tab. And card swipe should be the first link that you see. Next, it's going to ask if you want to open it into a new window. You just go ahead and click it. After you see this lovely page, go ahead and click Continue with Setup. At this page, you're going to put in your EUID and password. So once you log in, you're going to see this page and you're just going to click on your SI class. Then the students will come in and use their 8-digit ID number and press submit. However, if they don't know that, they will use their EUID, but ignore all of this over here. We will never, ever, ever use this in sessions. Though if card swipe doesn't work, do not panic. The browsers we recommend are Chrome and Firefox. However, if those don't work, you are more than welcome to try other browsers or open Chrome in the incognito window. If that doesn't work, take out a sheet of paper and get the student's name and EUID. And when card swipe is back up, put in their information, then take it to the Learning Center so that the office assistants can shred it.
Okay, hey everyone. So first we're going to walk through how to make a Zoom profile, how to schedule your sessions, and then also how to run some of the basic applications within Zoom. So first, you're going to go to your Google browser and you're going to type in unt.zoom.us. Personally, I always hit sign in just because it takes you to your main settings page where you can navigate to any application. Because you're a UNT student, you already have a Zoom login, so you'll log in with your EUID and password that you would log in with Canvas. Okay, so when you very first log into Zoom, the first thing we want to do is set up your profile. So on the left-hand tab, you'll see the option to select profile. The biggest thing here is to put a professional picture so the students know that they're actually working with another student. So down here, the personal meeting ID and the personal link, those are not what your students are going to use to log into your session, so just disregard those for now. Next, we're going to figure out how to schedule a session. There are two ways that you can schedule a session. You can either click on the hyperlink in the top right that says schedule a meeting, or you can go to the left panel where it says meetings. Either way, it'll take you to this screen and you will see a blue button that says schedule a new meeting. You'll want to click on that. When the schedule a meeting window opens, the default topic is my meeting. You'll want to change this to the day and time of your session so that students know which session they're going to sign into. The description is optional. Personally, I don't put it, but then the cool thing here is that you can create a recurring meeting. So let's say your first session starts on Monday, April 20th at 1 p.m. Your duration will be 1 hour and 30 minutes. Make sure that this is set for Central US Canada and then click recurring meeting. This will allow students to have the same login URL for every single session at Monday from 1 to 2:20. You'll want to change your recurrence to weekly, and then you can repeat every 5 weeks if you're doing a 5-week course. The rest of the settings are not as important. The only thing you do want to enable is the waiting room, because that will allow students to sign in to the session before you actually log in so that they can be sitting there waiting for the session to begin. But you also want to make sure that you click save, and so you will have all of your sessions already preset. Your meetings confirmation window after you save a meeting is super important because it allows you to add it to one of your calendars. It gives you the meeting ID that students will need to know, but it also gives you this super handy URL where students can immediately click this link and it will take them straight into your session. I would recommend making an announcement on Canvas or through an email saying that, like, this is my Monday from 1 to 2:20 session, and then put your link and then say maybe on another line, this is my Wednesday session and putting that link so that it's really easy for the students to know it's Monday, I want to go to an SI session, I'm going to click this specific link. Now we're going to look at actually entering your meeting and some of the features that you have within Zoom. To enter your session, you're going to click on the meetings section on the left panel, and then you'll see, hey, today is Monday, May 20th. It's a recurring meeting. I want to start my meeting. So you'll want to hit start to launch your session, and then once we hit start, I'll appear on the screen and we'll go through some of the features of Zoom. Okay, so as you can see on the bottom of the screen is your toolbar. This is where all of your features are, and it's going to be kind of your go-to location while you're doing a session in Zoom. So one of the great things about Zoom is that you can manage the students that are actually in your session. So when you click manage participants, you can see everyone who's there. They can also give you feedback by saying like, yes, I understand, go faster, this is making sense, go slower, I'm confused. So it's just a kind of a great way to get a nonverbal check on where all of your students are. You can also do polls within Zoom. It's kind of like a little check for understanding. You'll just hit add a question. It'll take you to a poll location. So you'll go through, make your answer choices, and then save it. So after you save your poll, it'll take you back to your Zoom web browser, but then you will just go back to the Zoom page. You'll go to polling, and then you can launch your poll. So all the students can select an answer choice, and then you can kind of see in real time what the percentages are looking like. An awesome thing you can do is also share. So when you click the share app, you can either share your desktop, you can share just a whiteboard that you can do for drawing or just kind of like a blank space to work with, or you can share just your Chrome browser. That'll be really nice if you want to have a video pulled up to maybe start off your session or end your session with. But if you do want to do a video, make sure that you put share computer sound and check that box so that the sound from the video will come through to the students. As most applications, Zoom also has a chat feature, so you can chat to everyone, or when there's more students, you can chat to an individual student and other students can chat. So it's just kind of a nonverbal area to communicate. You can also record your sessions for later students if you choose. So you can choose to record right here, and you can record either to your computer or you can record to the cloud, whichever you prefer. Breakout rooms is a really cool option because it's a way to do group work within an online portal. So let's say it's kind of difficult right now because we only have 0 participants, but you can choose the number of rooms and either have Zoom automatically sort your students, or you can manually choose the groups if you have a specific idea of how you want the groups to be created. Those are most of the features within Zoom. It's really user friendly, so you can kind of just come in and play around with the different features and you'll be able to pick it up right away. When the session is over, in the bottom right hand corner, you'll hit end meeting. So you can either end the meeting for all, which means all the students will be immediately kicked out of the room, or if you're having technical difficulties, you can always just leave the meeting and re-enter it. And so leave the meeting allows the session to continue. End meeting for all ends the session for the day. If you want to see the students who came to your session after the meeting is over, in your left-hand panel on the web browser, you will see the option for reports. You'll want to click on reports. Under the meetings tab, you'll be able to see all the students who came to your session after the session has already ended. This could be great if you forgot to do card swipe and you need to sign them in, or if your professor is offering extra credit and you want to double check your records.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you found it helpful.
And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your senior leader or coordinator.
Bye!
Don't forget to like, subscribe, review, rate us 10 out of 10 on Yelp.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you find it helpful. You found it helpful. We hope you found it helpful. Helpful.
Crying in the club. Have any more questions?
Feel free to reach out to a senior leader or a coordinator.
I felt my eyes move.
Hope you got it helpful.
Bye. Just practicing my bye. Bye. Camera's moving.
Oh my god. That looks so creepy.
Let's shoot it all like this, right? Thank you so much for helping. I hope you enjoyed it.